I've got a 1 there. 2 must go there. 3, 4, 5 off. 2. The 1 goes somewhere above. Let's fill that one in. Kills that one off. Don't know. Oh, actually, I do know enough about that one now because there's the 5. Which gets us the 2 there. That's got to go there, which gets us the 2 there. That's got to be a 1, which gets us the 2 there. And the 1 and the 1. There's another 1 before the 5 there. These are all 1s. There's a 2 there. And 2 more there. Oh! We got it! It's a camera. Digital footage downloaded. Scanning frames. Focus on the footage from about an hour ago. Look for anything unusual. Suspicious figures. I have something. It's Clyde. Muscleman? That meathead? Are you sure? The footage is conclusive. White male, prominent facial scar, wearing a white uniform with cap, left-handed. Left-handed? But that means... That pistol was his all along. He shot Laurie. All this time, I thought he was just some charter captain. For good reason. Ray told us he hired Clyde from an agency, but either he was lying or he really had no idea. I think it's time we find out which. Hi, Ray. Afternoon, Ray. How's your cell? Are you here for a reason, or just to make wisecracks? What can you tell me about Clyde Musselman? The charter captain? I'd almost forgotten about him. I don't know any more than what I already said. Mal called in sick, and the agency sent Clyde as a replacement. Except Mal was locked in the cargo hold. How could he have called in sick? Well, I didn't receive the call myself, but that's what Clyde told me when he arrived. What difference does it make? More than you realise. Clyde was lying to you. Shouldn't you be asking Mal about this? Surely he's awake by now. He's not going to wake up, Ray. He's dead. Mal Cruz is dead. He was murdered in his hospital bed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've known Mal for a long time. With your help, we can bring his killer to justice. Look around. Is this your idea of justice? Can you give us the details of the hire company you use? You hijacked my yacht, arrest my sister, accuse me of murder, and then you ask for my help? You're out of your mind. Why should I trust you? You're still on the hook for Laurie's murder. If you want to get out of here, you should be working with us, not against us. It'll take more than a few street words to get me to trust you and that bullhound of a detective. What if I said we've got a lead that could prove your innocence? We just need your help to confirm it. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, you'll believe it all right. And tell you what, we'll leave you to rot for a bit longer. We have CCTV footage of Clyde leaving the hospital where Mal was killed. Caught him red-handed, huh? Left-handed, actually. He murdered Mal. There's a good chance he killed Laurie, too. I told you I didn't kill anyone. You've been so focused on your vendetta against us that you ran headfirst towards prosecution, with no thought of due process. I don't have a vendetta against you or your sister, Ray. All I care about is finding the truth. If we can tie Laurie's murder to Clyde, you'll be free to go. How am I supposed to help even if I wanted to? Maybe you've forgotten, but Detective Cross has me locked in a cell. Right now, we've got no way to track Clyde down. We need to know who he really is. You think of anything that might help? He was waiting on the boat when we arrived this morning. Of course, I noticed that tattoo right away. That's right, he told us he was in the military. Served in Vietnam. Scout, you think you could look up his service record? It's possible, but I would need more search parameters. Come on, Ray, you're a lawyer. You're supposed to be good at finding little inconsistencies. Now you mention it, there was something a little strange. When he introduced himself, he said his name was Hyde. He corrected himself right away, so at the time I thought nothing of it, but now I get the feeling he made up a new name on the spot. You think Clyde is really called Hyde? Not exactly an inventive false name, but it's worth a shot. This may be enough information. I can access military records through the police computer. Give me a moment to establish a data link. Here we go. The military? But they must have the tightest security in the country. They've never gone up against me before. Oh, this is gonna suck. Two, one. I'm almost disappointed by military security. I found an administrator account with the password password123. That's the same as my luggage. Right, what kind of idiot would have that as their password? Searching for visual matches with the tattoos on Hyde's arm. It seems to be the insignia of the 5th Marine Regiment. Narrowing search by name, known physical characteristics, and service record. One record found. Corporal Hyde Musselman. He didn't even change his surname. So that really was his real name. Hyde fought at several key battles in Vietnam and remained a member of the 5th Marines until he was dishonourably discharged in 1977. They kicked him out? What for? Misconduct under Article 90 of the UCMJ. Assaulting or willfully disobeying a superior officer. But there's something else here you might find more interesting. Hyde was suspected of killing a staff sergeant in a friendly fire incident in 1968. There was a solid case against him, but a key piece of evidence was lost. A bullet casing. You mean all this time we've been holding on to evidence from a 30-year-old murder? Sometimes the solution to a puzzle relies on one missing piece of information. Without it, progress is impossible. Are there any records about what he did after he left the Marines? We still need a way to track him down. The police kept a close watch on him for several years after he was discharged. He drifted between jobs and their records gradually became less detailed. The last entry is from 1991. It simply says, now employed by SSI. Did you just say Hyde worked at SSI? Scout, that's the company that created you. Do you think he was involved in my project? Do you think he is responsible for... I'm not sure, but I bet Jenna could tell us. Oh, bollocks. Any good news? I tried my usual sources, but so far nothing. Oh, we've got a new lead on Musselman, thanks to Ray. Ray was helpful? He was plenty cooperative once he realised I was trying to prove he didn't kill Laurie. Typical defense lawyer. Happy to fight the good fight, but only when it suits him. So what did you find out about Clyde? Firstly, that his name is not Clyde. It's Hyde. He was a Marine. Dishonourably discharged. Likely killed a superior officer. And that's not even the interesting part. After he was discharged, he got a job at the lab that created Scout. I'll be damned. You think there's some kind of link? That's what I'm hoping to find out. Let's show him the bullet casing. Oh, damn. Okay, well, let's go talk to Jenna. Did you solve your case? No, if anything, it got more complicated. Well, I'm not done yet either. Can't rush these things. Got to take your time and think it through. Amen to that. How's the work going? There's a lot of weird stuff in this code, but it's nothing I can't handle. The bigger problem is going to be deploying the patch. I don't know if I can do it without a specialized tool. What specialized tool do you need? Something called a data shunt. Yeah, I'll show you the CCTV in a bit. It's for uploading software to a protected drive, not something you can buy off the shelf. You can't do it without it? No, this patch is to hook into dozens of core systems to override Scout's decision making. What do you mean? It'll completely disable your offensive systems. You won't be able to use them even if you want to. Wait, this thing will override Scout's decision making? You're going to change the way he thinks? It'll take away his ability to hurt people. What's the problem? I'm just not sure if I'm comfortable with the idea. I don't ever want to hurt anyone again, Honor. But right now that's your decision. If we take that away from you, if we force you to never hurt anyone, does it mean anything anymore? I'm not sure I understand. Can we discuss the philosophy later? I've got work to do. Did you know anyone at SSI called Hyde Musselman? Yeah, he worked in defense system research. Some ex-military beefcake with more muscle than sense. That sounds like Hyde. Do you know what happened to him? After SSI shut down, the head of defense systems chartered his own company, I think. I think Hyde went with him. Any idea which company? It was a long time ago. Had a name like Lethal? Lathe? Leth? Yeah, that's the one. Leth Security. Interesting. Are you sure Hyde went to work at Leth Security? Yeah, he was sick of working in a research lab anyway. Only time I ever saw him smile was when they were doing weapon tests. We've met the CEO of Leth. His company is connected to 3 different murder cases. Wait, you meant Jack? Did he see Scout? He was very interested in me. He even offered to repair me after I was damaged. Oh no, if he knows you're still working, do you think he might do something? Try to snatch Scout or something? I don't know, but you'd better watch your back out there. Oh, this just got interesting. Yeah, she doesn't care about the CCTV. Or the pistol. Or the bullet casing. Or, like, balloons! Yeah, have a skull. Or like, Captain Cruz. I've still got... He's dead in hospital. Okay. That just got slightly more interesting. I spoke to Jenna about Hyde. He did work at SSI in their defense division, and his boss was Jack Larson. Larson? The CEO of Leth? Yeah, when the Scout project went bad, SSI was shut down. Jack founded Leth, and Hyde went with him. Let me get this straight. Hyde works for Jack, but so did Laurie? This gets more complicated by the minute. If this is how they handle disputes at Leth, I hope they have a good employee health plan. Laurie contacted us because she wanted to give information on Frank Pritchell. That has to be why she was killed. Larson's gone too far this time. He may be the common link between his deaths, but we still have no evidence against Jack himself. Then we need to find that evidence, right, Detective? Right. Jack Larson's always been one step ahead of us, but not this time. We need to get inside the Leth offices. I agree. How long will it take to get a search warrant? That's going to be tricky. I'm not exactly on the best terms with my captain right now, what with the whole going undercover without telling anyone thing. He's never going to play ball. Okay, so no warrant. What about me and Scout? It's a private security company, Honor. You can't just walk in through the front door. I'm confident I can bypass their security. I hacked into a military server earlier without issue. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Maybe being a cat burglar is my real calling. Forget detective work. Maybe being a cat burglar is my real calling. I'm not going to give you permission to break into a private office. But if someone did break in and evidence happened to fall into police hands... Say no more, detective. We understand. I do not understand. Oh, crap. What should we be looking for in Leth offices? Hypothetically speaking. Anything that might tie this case to Jack Larson. Laurie worked there, right? She might have left something behind. Just try not to trip any alarms. If you get caught, you're on your own. I can't bail you out. If this Tales turns into like a first-person shooter, I'm doomed. Also, is there anything left on the anemone to look at? No. And no. Okay. Here we go. This place is suspiciously quiet. Hacking their security system was some of my best work. I thought you were just disabling the security alarms. How did you get everyone to leave? While I had access to their network, I sent an urgent message to everyone in the company. They think the building is being fumigated for killer bees. I guess that makes this a kind of sting operation. Oh dear. Let's take a look around. There's got to be something here to link Laurie or Hyde. Is that a box full of evidence? Oh, oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, no. 2, 2, 3. Oh wow, hello. Okay, nothing on that one. Well, there's the 8. Which gets us the 2 there. On 1, 2, 1, 5 down. Probably something. Yep, definitely something from that. That's good. There's the 3. Woot. Which clears out that one entirely. Yay. Two, 6, 1. Yeah. That's a something on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll at least get the middle one on that one, which is a 1 at least. Don't get much else out of that one. Those are at least 1s because those could be 1s. Is the only way to fit them in? So you want to fit that one in. Four. 54. 1. There we go. Okay, well that gets a lot out of that. What we got left? 1, 1, 2, 4. We can at least get something out of the 4. Which does get us the 1s. For that. Oh, it gets us a 3 for that. Blocks off those 2 quite happily. Oh, clicky back. And puts us a 3 in there, which fills in a lot of that one. Blanks at the top and the 5-2 down. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? That's a 2. We've already got the 3 in, so that's got to go there. 2 could go anywhere there. 1's could go anywhere there. Oh yeah, we get 1 out of that. Gives us all of that. I could still fit 3 in there, so can't figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't fit 4 in there, so those got to be off. Which turns that one off. Turns that one off. That has to be the 2. More blanks in 6 down. Yep. More in either side. Which actually blanks that one out. Which makes that the 3. There we go. That's part of the 2, which means that one's off. Which means that's the upper 2 there. Still doesn't give us more on that one, but it closes that one off. And that one off. Gives us 2 1s there. Blanks off those. There's a 1. There's the other one. That gets us to 4 there. Blanks off that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just that one cleared off. One, 3, 2, 2 down. Oh yeah, we got rid of the 3, and there's the other 2, so we just got the 1 to find in there. Which gives us the 3 there. That's got to be a 2. Which gives us that entire row there. 2 and 2. Off, off, off. Only place to fit the 1 in. Only place to fit the 1 in. There's the 2. 9 goes there. 2, 2, 1, 3 down. Done. Yes. That becomes the 2 there, which gets us all of that. This is the 4 there, which gets us that, which gets us that, which gets us that. Gets us that, gets us that, gets us that, gets us that. And there we go. It's a locker. This locker is labelled Laurie Becker. Now we might finally find out why she wanted to talk to Cross. There is one problem. How do we open Laurie's locker without the code? What if we have the code already? We've been carrying it around all day. I don't understand. Oh. It's either her bracelet or the badge, but I think it's the bracelet. Yeah, it's the bracelet. Laurie's bracelet holds the code. Remember the engraving? Your answers held on the day you fell. Exactly. I didn't understand it at first. But everything in this case keeps coming back to Leth's security. And who else do we know worked at Leth? Whose death was she trying to talk to Cross about? Frank Pritchell. I see. He fell to his death, and Laurie's locker might hold some answers. Frank Pritchell was killed on June 14th. Try 0614, because we're in America. It's open. Let me scan inside. Oh. do, 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 do. Got a 5-5 double one, bloody hell. Oh, that's a good start.